Curious about agrihoods? Well, today we are talking about South Denver's very own agriculturally focused community, Fox Hill. Hey everyone, it's Alyson Wahl with Live South Denver, your real estate strategist and realtor for the South Denver area. Good to be with you. So agrihoods, have you heard of them? They're essentially a community with a working farm as the centerpiece to the community life. The list of agrihoods nationwide has grown to almost 20. So this isn't an unknown phenomenon, but 20 is small in comparison to even how many neighborhoods exist here in Parker or Highlands Ranch. So I know the odds are slim that you may even have one near you. So let's talk about Colorado's Fox Hill community. Fox Hill is actually one of two agrihoods in Colorado. The other is up on the north side of the state in Fort Collins. And Fox Hill is on the south end of Denver, not too far from Castle Rock and Castle Pines. Fox Hill has 93 lots. They are almost half sold out already. And each lot starts at the low end around 2 acres and they go up from there. The community sits on both sides of one of the main roads that runs through Franktown. On the east side of the road, those lots sit a little bit higher up, which gives broad and sweeping views of the mountains over to the west. On the west side of the road, those sit a little bit lower. They have some great meadow behind them, and some of those houses also have really amazing broad views. The lots here really give everybody an opportunity to enjoy their view of the Rocky Mountains, all the way down to Pikes Peak in Colorado Springs and up to Mount Evans that kind of sits just directly west of the city. There are 7 custom builders that serve the community. One of them is even considered a healthy builder. They've built a concept home that was featured on House Beautiful magazine, and the home was built with and finished with items that do not contain VOCs. The process to build in Fox Hill takes about 18 months. You have 45 to 60 days to do your due diligence on the lot that you select. You do get a construction loan with this. This is not like going into a production builder and buying a home and waiting for them to build. This is a fully custom option where you buy the lot, then you choose a builder, and you work together to get what you want. So you do have some time to do your due diligence on the lot and location. Then there's the time for architectural design, if you're going to use a floor plan they kind of already have and tweak it, or if you're going to have your own. Time to get permits, and then build time runs around 10 months. Doing a fully custom design with an architect is going to run $30,000 or more. And then you also have the option of taking something that the builder already has established and tweaking it, adding a few little custom touches. That tends to run something lower, $6,000, $8,000, and gives you a lot more room to spend that money elsewhere. But they are all custom homes. They don't just take an existing house and plop it into the neighborhood. Your home won't look like anyone else's. As you can see in all of this footage, these homes are truly stunning. The views are amazing. The design is impeccable. And with the acreage that they afford, you can even have outbuildings with your house on certain properties. So there's really just so much you can do here to have your dream home. And the plus is you are not that far from town. So Franktown is very small. It really doesn't have a town center. It has about 1 stoplight, but it's so close to Parker and Castle Rock. So you are not far from shops, amenities, coffee, being able to meet someone, go out to eat, get to the bank, get to the drugstore if someone's sick. And that makes Fox Hill really the best of both worlds. You get land and you get views and you get privacy, and you're not far from town. They do also have fiber that runs directly to the community, so there are no concerns about internet access either. Fox Hill is nestled against Bayou Gulch, which means the open space is going to stay there. You aren't going to have homes that other people choose to build that back right up to your property line. The water source for this community is 2 wells. They were built by the developer, and every house taps into that well, and you pay a tap fee for that. But the help here is that you don't have to drill a well on your own property. Here in Colorado, drilling a well is about $100 per every foot deep that you go, and some wells can be 350, 400 feet deep. Since the water supply is well-based, landscaping is kept to a minimum too, so we're not spending water on keeping sod green. You do get to do plants and trees, and you can put sod in, but they are not extravagant multi-acre yards with green grass everywhere, as we try to protect the water source there. The amenities for Fox Hill really focus all around their CSA. They offer year-round CSA boxes each week, $35 a week to each family in the community. They have this greenhouse here where they're growing all year round. Hops, which we use in the brewing of beer, which is incredibly popular here in Colorado, are grown on the property. And so at harvest time, they get together and have essentially a hops harvesting party. Everyone brings a blanket and some food, and they all sit and pick the hops. And then they go off to be custom brewed just for Fox Hill. Owners, if they are into brewing, can also buy a little bit for themselves so they can create their own brew concoction at home. They'll light the star on the barn at the holidays. They'll have pumpkin festivals. There's really quite a bit that they do. What they do not have is a golf course. They do not have a pool. They do not have workout facilities. But with the acreage here, there are homeowners who are putting a pool into their own lot. And of course, these homes are large enough you can have a home gym if you choose, which is much more popular these days anyway. 2 nearby golf communities have open membership, so you can purchase to belong to those. And again, those are about 10 minutes away. If you're curious to know more about Fox Hill, I would be so happy to talk to you. Feel free to reach out and give me a call, send me a text, an email, and we can talk about other communities as well where you can achieve something very similar. Custom home, your own lot, getting a view. Happy to help however I can. Hey, I'll see y'all next week.